plugging into exponential formulas. So here they're going to give you a word problem and a formula, and then the values, and you have to substitute it in. So it says a person places $2,150 into an investment account, earning an annual rate of 3.3% compounded continuously. Using the formula, V equals P, E raised to the RT, where V is the value of the account in T years, P is the principal initially invested, E is the base, and R is the rate of interest. Determine the amount of money to the nearest cent in the account after 2 years. So we're going to use that formula and basically plug in the different pieces. So here is my base formula. So we're trying to find V equals P is the initial amount. So in this problem, the initial amount was 2,150 times E always just stays E raised to the. Now we need to put the rate in. They said the rate was 3.3%, but we can't put that in as a percentage. We need to put it in as a decimal. So I'm going to divide by 100 to change it to a decimal. So it'd be 0.033. That's what would go in place of R. 0.033 times, and the time, it said in the account after 2 years. So you're going to put the 2 in place of T. Now, once you have your formula all written out, the next step is to put it in the calculator. So I'm going to go back to my Delta Math calculator, and I'm going to type in my formula exactly as I wrote it on my page. So 2,150 times, now we need E raised to the power, so we're going to use E here. Click the button E and go back here so we can raise it up to the exponent. I'm going to use parentheses, 0.033 times the 2 years. Close the parenthesis, and we hit enter. Now it gives me my answer over here. I need to type that in to Delta Math. It wants to the nearest cent in this case, since we're talking about money. So we have 2296 point, and we have 9687, so that rounds to 69. So we're going to round it up because of the 7. So that is the first type of problem. You may see a different formula here, but you're going to use it in essentially the same way. So here it says a culture of bacteria has an initial population of 200 bacteria and doubles every 5 hours. Using the formula, I'm going to write this down. P of T equals P of 0 times 2 raised to the T over D, where P of T is the population after T hours, P0 is the initial population, T is the time, and D is the doubling time. What is the population of the bacteria in the culture after 4 hours? We're going to round to the nearest whole number here since we're talking about bacteria. So down here we can look at my work again. So we're trying to find this. P of 0 is our initial population, which they said was 200 bacteria, times 2 raised to the T is the time, so I want to know after 4 hours, and D is the doubling time, so it says it doubles every 5 hours, so I'm going to put 5 in the bottom. Now, again, I'm going to go back to my calculator, and we can type this in. So start off, our initial was 200 times 2 raised to the 4/5, so I'm going to put in a fraction there, and we hit enter, and it gives us 348.22. Here they want this rounded to the nearest whole number, so 348. The 2 tells us we don't round up, we just keep it 348. And that's how you do. You're gonna get those two formulas alternating back and forth.